President Trump today signed executive orders aimed at expanding nuclear energy production. Some Republicans say it could positively impact our region. The executive orders aim to reform nuclear energy research, allow the Energy Department to build nuclear reactors on federally owned land, and overhaul the Nuclear Regulatory Commission and expand uranium mining and enrichment. Nuclear has been seen as a way to transition away from fossil fuels, and while production of solar and wind energy has tripled over the past decade, there are concerns that it won't be able to keep up with the enormous demand for energy.
Northeast Minnesota State Rep Spencer Igo reacted to the executive orders today, saying in part they're a smart, strategic move toward American energy independence. The Republican also claims the Iron Range stands to benefit, with nuclear boosting the mining of critical minerals and supporting next-generation energy infrastructure.